আইপিএল এর ধাঁচে ক্রিকেট টুর্নামেন্ট শুরু করছে ক্রিকেট অ্যাসোসিয়েশন অফ বেঙ্গল। বেঙ্গল প্রো টি20 লিগ নামক এই টুর্নামেন্ট গ্রাম বাংলা থেকে ক্রিকেটার তুলে আনার উদ্যোগ নিয়েছে। শুক্রবার কলকাতার এক 5-তারা হোটেলে টুর্নামেন্টের ট্রফি উন্মোচন করেন প্রাক্তন ভারত অধিনায়ক সৌরভ গঙ্গোপাধ্যায় ও ভারতের মহিলা ক্রিকেট দলের প্রাক্তন অধিনায়ক ঝুলন গোস্বামী। এই অনুষ্ঠানে বর্তমান সিইবি সভাপতি স্নেহাশিস গঙ্গোপাধ্যায়, প্রাক্তন ক্রিকেটার মনোজ তিওয়ারি, লক্ষ্মীরত্ন শুক্লা থেকে শুরু করে অভিষেক পোরেল, অভিমন্যু ঈশ্বরনরাও উপস্থিত ছিলেন। মোট 8টি দল খেলবে বেঙ্গল প্রো টি20 লিগে। আগামী 11ই জুন শুরু হয়ে 28শে জুন পর্যন্ত চলবে বেঙ্গল টি20 লিগ। সিএবির পাশাপাশি এই প্রতিযোগিতা আয়োজনের দায়িত্বে রয়েছে আরিবা স্পোর্টস। প্রত্যেকটি ফ্র্যাঞ্চাইজি পুরুষ এবং মহিলা দল থাকবে। মহিলাদের খেলাগুলি হবে সল্টলেকে যাদবপুর বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় ক্যাম্পাসের মাঠে, পুরুষদের ম্যাচগুলি হবে ইডেন গার্ডেন্সে।
This tournament will help us to find new talents which we are really searching for. And we will invite all the IPL team members to send their scouts to come and witness this league. I take this opportunity to thank all the franchises for being a part of this revolution in Bengal cricket. It's a pleasure to see young and dynamic corporates and business leaders coming and being a part of our vision. I also thank Arriva Sports for coming forward and managing the show in a bright manner. Finally, I would also like to mention that former CB President and current title Governing Council member Mr. Abhishek Dalmia has not been able to be a part of this evening, but he has conveyed his best of luck for the Bengal Pro T20 League.
I take this opportunity to welcome all of you here for this evening for the launch of the Bengal Pro T20 League. You know, as I stand here and see all this and see the Bengal Pro T20 League, I remember the time when I was a young boy, picked up a cricket bat and went to the Maidans to play the under-15s. You know, the game has changed enormously since then. And many of you here who is in this room and many of you have played cricket, and I know members of the Ranji Trophy winning team are here. I was a young boy who made his debut that year in the Ranji Trophy winning team and managed to play the final and be lucky enough to be a part of a Ranji Trophy winning side by just playing one game. They must be thinking that what transformation this game has had since the mid-90s or the early 2000s. For all of you, it has. It has. When I see cricket going around the world, when I see how the game has transformed from an era where Test cricket was most important for someone like me who played his first Test in England in 1996 and getting 100 on Test debut. And then when I see a young Abhishek Porel stepping out and whacking Mitchell Stark over covers for a 6, you really sit down and think the game has definitely changed. And it's not just Abhishek Porel. I don't know whether the women fraternity is here this evening with us. When I see a young Richa Ghosh put the ball in the stands at the Pirosha Kotla in a women's IPL final, you realize that the game has changed, and it's not just the flicks, the risks, or it's just not the finesse. It's about power, and it's about how far you hit and how long you hit. So it's a great introduction to the game. I know change is inevitable in everything, and many of us in this room who started playing 2-day cricket, 4-day cricket, 5-day cricket will have to accept that T20 cricket is here to stay, and T20 cricket is something which will take the game forward. And I really have no problems with that, because, you know, when you look at the franchise-based leagues around the world, and I'm not talking about the domestic ones, I'm talking about the international ones, whether it's in India, whether it's in South Africa, whether it's in England, or whether it's in the West Indies, it has changed the dynamics of cricket. It has given opportunity to everyone, and I was very keen on bringing the 4-day, 5-day Super League in Bengal cricket. Many said that, you know, how will the players play 4-day cricket? How will the players play 5-day cricket? Because they just play 2-day matches. And one must understand that when you go on to play a 5-day game, whether it's in Ranji Trophy or you want to win a Ranji Trophy or you want to play Test cricket, you have to perform and practice under those conditions over a period of time. And now when the T20 League has taken to a different level all around the world, it's very important that the players from the state of Bengal play cricket in that format and in that system which introduces them to the bigger boys of the game. What the Bengal T20 League, I'm sure, will bring in, obviously I'm not involved in the day-to-day organization of the league, and I must thank the current office bearers, the CAB subcommittee members and all the CAB staff who got together to make this league a success. I was obviously not involved in any of it, but today when I stand here and see such a wonderful organization of the event for the players of Bengal, it really makes me feel good, because having seen the game so closely for over a long period of time, I really believe that this is something which is going to change the dynamics of T20 cricket. Players play for the country on the basis of a performance in the IPL. You realize how important T20 cricket is. For me, this is something to stay. I thank all the franchise owners. I saw the names on the TV, on the screen for the first time. The franchise owners who showcase their interest for the sport. For them, it's my request that don't look at it for a couple of years or for 3 years. Look at it as something which you can make an impact on. When IPL started in 2008, I remember for the first time, nobody knew where it is going to go. And look at it now, in 16 years down the line, it's the biggest, richest, and the most powerful league in the world. So everything has a beginning, and it's important for the organization, for the franchise, for the players to nurture this league and make sure over a period of 5 to 10 years, this league becomes as good as anyone, and most importantly, a platform for young players to showcase their talent in the T20 format. I see on the screen that the tournament starts on the 11th of June. So I wish everyone all the very best. I don't know what is the formalities of their recruitment, how they are drafted into the various teams, and I'm sure the CAB president, secretary, vice president, treasurer, and assistant secretary will look into it, and the other committee members, to make sure that the teams are equally strong, to make sure that the proper players go into all the teams so that it's a fair competition and a strong competition. I believe that this is the way forward in T20 cricket, and we all must understand that the game keeps moving on.
Each franchise team, they're going to participate, definitely men's cricket, but first time in India, women's cricket start in apart from WPL. So thank you so much, Nyashishda. Thank you so much, Dada, for your support. And I think this is a new journey. I hope many girls will get to benefit for this tournament. And probably presently at this moment, in Indian team we have 4 Bengali players. Probably in future many players going to participate from this, use this platform, and they're going to participate in Indian team.